everybody, I'm Jennifer Masson, if you don't know me, and if you do, hey, how are you? Today, you guys are in luck. For those of you that are watching right now, and even if you watch on the repeat, I am going to make some keto-friendly cheddar almond flour biscuits, okay? From this book, Eat Rich, Live Long. Why should you care? Why are you gonna watch me do it? I am a regular mom. Yes, am I sideways? No, okay, you see I'm getting, just tell me something. Hey, am I sideways? Because then I'll have to turn my phone around. You know, this whole Facebook Live thing is, I'm not an expert. But first I wanna say, I have 3 dogs, and if you hear barking, it's because they're little dogs, and one of them, the young one, is trying to become the alpha dog, so whatever. Back to my story. So this is my husband, okay, and he hates when I show this picture. I had it blown up in a big size. And he is a physician, okay, in case you all don't know, that don't know me. And you would think, this was just September 28th, 2017, okay? Stress eater, not very healthy, okay? This is only 4 months. You should see him now. Hopefully he'll walk in and he'll come on, but he doesn't like to come on camera. 4 months, keto, okay? Life-changing. And he had his blood work done and everything looks great. So if you guys have any questions, message me, because I am more than happy to answer questions. And the other thing I want to say is my new website is coming out in a couple weeks. It's going to be really, really good, so I'll give you all the info. Here we go. I halved the recipe. Hey, Ivor. Oh, thank you. I do have a microphone. However, I can't walk around because it's not it's the plug-in kind, and I have the extension cord, but guess what? It was in a big, giant ball of knots. So this is what I'm going to tell you. These biscuits call for cheddar cheese, and I did get some of this, but due to time, here we go, all right? This is what I'm going to use. First, I have the recipes. I think I already mentioned that. We're going to use 1 cup of almond flour, all right? Oh, and I want to say thank you very much to Ryan Turner. I'm using his recipe because they're all great. And actually, you're gonna laugh, because if you see my kitchen, it's kind of a mess, but look what I did. This is a butternut squash, and it still has the label on the back. You know, there are these little egg muffin things, all right, guys? So I'm gonna do those. Here we go. 1 cup of almond flour. That's what it looks like. The recipe is so easy, I practically have it memorized already. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I already pre-measured these things. I don't normally cook like that, but just to make, for ease of time, that's 1 teaspoon. Then, let's see. Okay, so sea salt. This is what I'm going to use. This is sriracha sea salt, and we were in Disney last weekend, and they have this place, Taste Disney or whatever, and my son Dominic wanted me to buy, I don't know how many things. It's amazing because he doesn't eat that anyway. He's just like the typical toddler diet, and he's not a toddler. And if you don't know what a toddler diet is, message me. But anyway, so I'm gonna half that to 1/4 teaspoon, right? But just because, a little bit more. I'm gonna put a little chipotle pepper in there, just a teeny pinch, okay? You don't have to. That's just me adding. There we go. Now, you wanna make sure everything is kind of mixed up. Oh, and wash your hands before you do this, people. Just, I am not a chef, I just look like one. Okay, everything's mixed up. I have to say, I like using a food scale, okay? Because what you do, zero it out. In the United States, we don't really do that. In other countries, they do, and it makes sense. My husband is actually from Belize, and he really can considers himself international, but he likes to do things differently. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put, you wanna put 3 ounces, right? But you wanna leave, oops. Oops, yeah, you wanna leave a little bit to top the biscuits. So I'll just put a little bit over there. And then here's the trick. Oh, hey, Christy. Hey, listen, if you guys like this, like it. I'm gonna share my Facebook group because I'm trying to get away from the fan page and do more of the group stuff. So I'm gonna post the link, but share this and tell everybody to, hey, watch. All right, this is butter, grass-fed butter, Kerrygold. I only use Kerrygold, and it's unsalted. But this has been sitting out a little bit, so it's nice and soft. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. And seriously, that, and where are my eggs? Oh, okay. Here are my eggs. And 1 egg. You're supposed to beat it first. I'm not doing that. And I'm gonna pick the, what do you call it? So this is what it looks like so far, okay? And I'm just gonna mix it up, right? And actually, it's really, feels like a nice dough base, okay? So you mix it up. Okay, here we go. All right, and you wanna make sure everything is blended, but seriously, look at this. It looks like biscuit dough, okay? Now, here's the thing. I got these little silicone muffin cups that I like to use instead of, you know, putting grease in the whole thing. And I have this avocado oil spray. I do spray a little bit in the silicone just because it makes them easier to pop out. And why do I use avocado oil? Ghee also comes like this. But when you're cooking, you have to consider the smoke point, okay? And if you don't know what the smoke point is, it's the temperature at which the fat will oxidize. So like when you're cooking, and if you see smoke, that's not good because it's the oxidized fat. Those are bad for you, okay? And we can get into the whole discussion about omega-6 fats and all that stuff, but not this session. Okay, so this is what I did. I put the little muffin cups here, okay? And the whole recipe makes 8. I did 4 because I halved the recipe. So here we go. All right, and now just sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh. All right, so I did that. And then they go in the oven, preheated 350, about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. So I'm going off for 1 second. Here I go. Okay, I'm putting the timer on. Okay, the timer is on. Yay, I'm back. Okay, so now, here is what they look like when they're done, okay? These things, they're really good. I already ate one, so I'm not gonna eat another one right now, but they are, trust me. Probably one of the better low-carb biscuit type things that I have made. Okay, so, but now, what I'm gonna try and do is, surprise, you get a bonus recipe. This is, it's actually not a recipe, but the one thing that's really difficult to think of are breadcrumbs, right? So I thought about it, and have you guys, hear my dogs? How many of you have tried these? Oh, John's home. Hi, I'm doing my live cooking demo. Okay, please make them quiet. So if you have ever, hi honey, listen, I just showed the picture of you And I want everybody to see how great you look. You could just pop over really quick, in and out. He's gonna come on, okay? He looks good. Actually, he grew a beard. I think it looks really good. Okay.
We're cooking.
Hi, my love.
Hi.
Okay, good. That's the camera right there.
Hi, camera.
Okay, back up. Look at him, everybody. Doesn't he look good?
Yes.
Okay, these are cheddar biscuits. So anyway, here we go. These are protein chips, right? And you know where I heard about these? From Dominic D'Agostino on one of his podcasts, that he likes those. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this. And interestingly enough, we're based in Florida. So I was lucky enough to meet Dominic D'Agostino, and I got to ask him a few questions. But I think Tampa, there's a lot going on with research and ketones and ketogenic stuff. The guys that did the Ketogenic Bible, Ryan Lowry and Jacob Wilson, their place, ASPI, is based in Tampa. So, you know, there's a lot happening. But here we go. Can you see me over here? Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I made these into crumbs, okay? See that? These Quest protein chips into crumbs. These are what I had. I had the salt and vinegar, so who knows? But I also, just for the regular people in the fam, my kids, I did breadcrumbs from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna turn on the stove here, and you're not gonna, you know what, can I pull you guys closer? All right. This is my real kitchen, so sorry about the glare, guys. I can't do anything about that. The lighting, it's kind of dark in this area. So I turn on the grill thing, okay? This is nonstick, and what I'm gonna do is, I kind of just, as I said, I'm just a regular mom who sort of cooks. But I have the avocado oil in the spray. I'm just gonna do a little bit there, just to make sure. And then, oh, by the way, it's wine time too. This is my low carb wine. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay, so I've got this I actually found, it's organic coconut oil and ghee blended, a mix. And I think that I'm going to use that to cook. Put that in the, on the grill here. Okay? So, by the way, let's see. One thing, hang on guys, here I go. In case I forgot to tell you, I've got these thin pork chops, okay? So this is what I am going to do. Make sure I turn the fan on really low so you can hear me. And then, everything is seasoned already, right? And my dogs, can you guys see me? Should I come close? Should I bring you closer? Dip in the egg. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first. Ooh. So hopefully the biscuits will be done by the time we're done here. If not, I'll take you guys and I'll just show you into the oven what it looks like. All right. All right, so check this out. This pork chop, you can make them finer, the crumbs, but look, right? Look pretty good. That has to get a little hotter. So we'll just wait a minute. I'm gonna check the biscuits. Not done yet. They have about 10 more minutes to go. Does anybody have any questions while we're waiting? Just a minute. Hey Ryan, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to make every single recipe in that book. I originally got the book because I wanted to learn how to tell people about the cholesterol, in a simple way, because I get really technical. But your recipes look great. I made the almond bread, good, which was awesome. And then I did this today, I seem to do a lot of the like bread type recipes on Facebook Live because they're quick and easy. My son's down here, by the way. But I am going to do, what was I gonna do? The coconut butter chicken. Everything was good. Oh, and the eggs with the butternut squash. Look, I did this. Okay, I roasted the butternut squash and ready to do that. Not this time, but I'll make them and then I'll see how they turn out. Okay, hey everyone. So, Ryan, where are you located anyway? Be really interested to hear that. Sorry guys. So anyway, let's try this. My kids are, you know, it's normal dinner at 5:30, so they're poking around the kitchen. Okay, there's one pork chop, go. Okay, so now, I'm just gonna do, this is in the regular breadcrumbs. And they're not low, you know, because I mean, you can adapt any meal you're making to low carb. Not all kids, you know, for the most part, need it. But for instance, just like this, I'm doing these pork chops. You can do regular breadcrumbs for the kids if you want. It's really the sugary stuff that they drink and eat way too much of. Okay, so let's do this. And, oh, there we go. Okay, so, oh, North Carolina, okay, awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful up there. So I'll tell you this. Why am I doing this? I'm on live because I want to share how easy it is to do these things. And for me, what was really important was when I found low carb, I was able to maintain a lifestyle that before I was miserable. You know, when I was a kid growing up, nobody knew, and I was overweight. Not happy at all. Probably until my, 20s, until I had my first kid, where I tell people this, I was almost the same weight, a few pounds off than when I gave birth, when I was in high school, senior in high school, which is close to 175 pounds. So once I found low carb and it worked for me, I was like, great. But you know what? I was scared because I thought, oh my God, I'm going to die because I'm eating so much fat. No, that is not the case. But that's not for today. Anyhow, guys, ooh, all right. So you want to make sure, I have it on medium hot, like medium, okay? I'm going to show you the biscuits so that I can help you, so you guys can sign off. I am going to put a link to the book. It's not just a cookbook. And also, if you want to join my Facebook group, it is open. Well, it's closed. You have to ask to join. But the reason I'm doing it is so you can ask questions to a real person, not some website that you don't know who's answering the questions. And I do have experience. I am a licensed nutritionist. I have kids, I have family, I have a husband, and what else? I've been in the business a long time, and I do it myself, right? I'm 46 years old, and I really try to maintain health. Okay, so here that one's nowhere near done. Okay, but you know what I do need to do is get a plate to put the cooked ones on. Okay, that's that, and I'm just gonna check the oven. Okay, well, 10 minutes, but look, this is what they look like so far. You're not supposed to really take things out of the oven, but they look really good, right? And, okay, I almost was gonna pick it up, but I didn't. All right, don't do this at home, people. Look at that. That is with the protein chip things. Look pretty good, right? So, try it. I'm going to keep it back on there just to make sure it's fully cooked, right? But once again, I'm going to get different flavors of these. These are the salt and vinegar. I don't know how they would be on pork chops, but they do have barbecue. They do have nacho and ranch, so we'll see. But you can make such a simple meal that's not high in carbs, that's good for everybody. The pork chops, you can do butternut squash, just roasted, baked, whatever, mashed up. And now cauliflower comes frozen. You can do it from the freezer section in the supermarket, really easy, or not, you know. And then the biscuits, and I'm telling you, anybody would like those. So I'll put a link, but this is the best book. I was able to talk to Ivor. I'm hopefully going to talk to Dr. Gerber, and just trying to get myself out there. So if you guys have any questions, the one thing I will tell you is I'm open to questions, and that's it. I can't wait to release and launch my new website. So I hope you have a great... Did I order the protein chips online? Actually, I did not order these online. You know where I found them? At the vitamin shop. But I know for a fact you can get them on Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon. So, you know, good luck. And I will be back with another low-carb, keto-friendly recipe. And I better go because it looks like my pork chops are cooking back there. Bye.